Chapter 8: The Flowering of Regional Culture. One of the commonest ways of describing people is in terms of the language they speak. Our country has more than 170 languages and nearly about 550 dialects. Over 100 of these are small tribal speeches. Hardly 1% of the total population of the country speaks these small tribal languages and dialects. There are only 18 languages according to the Constitution of India. Hindi has been given the status of official language. English will continue to be an official language till the non-Hindi population so desires. Aryans are believed to have come down to India about 1500 BC. Sanskrit was the language of the Aryans. The four Vedas are the oldest specimens of the Aryan language in India. During the period 600 BC to 1000 AD, the old Sanskrit language got transformed into various groups. Some of these were 1. Hindi, Sindhi and Punjabi dialects. 2. Marathi and Konkani. 3. Odia, Bengali, Assamese, Maithili, Bhojpuri, and Magadhi. 4. Awadhi and Chhattisgarhi. 5. Hindi along with Urdu, Brij Bhasha, Rajasthani, Gujarati, Malvi, and Guzari. 6. Gorkhali, Garhwali and Western Pahari Kashmiri is believed to be a language of the Vindhyo-Aryan dialect. It has been influenced by Sanskrit and Prakrit from very early times. Literature. Sanskrit literature. Sanskrit is the most ancient Indian language. The ancient Sanskrit writings comprise the Vedas, the Mahabharata, the Ramayana, the Bhagavad and the Puranas. Dravidian language comprise 20 languages that are spoken in southern parts of the country. The most important of them are Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, and Kannada. Tamil literature. Tamil is as ancient as Sanskrit. Its influence on other languages of southern India has been massive. The early ethical work of the Tamil language is the Tirukkural. After the 7th century, the Sanskrit influence on Tamil increased considerably. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata were rendered in the southern language. Kannada literature. It flourished under the patronage of kings of Vijayanagar. Some of the creative literary include Pempu Narayan, Panze Mangesha Rao, H. Narayan Rao, S. G. Narasimhachar, Govinda Pai, B. M. Shrikantaya, D. V. Gundappa, D. R. Bendra, M. S. Rao Subramaya Bharti and R. Krishnamurti. Tamil. Among the Indo-Aryan languages, Pali developed to be the vehicle for the Buddhist monks, Hindi for the Jain faith, Marathi for the 10th century and Nath Sampraday community, and Punjabi for the doctrines of the Sikhs. Indian literature came under the influence of English, French and Portuguese during 18th and 19th centuries. The period from 1880 to 1920 AD was a time of national awareness, and this was well reflected in the literature of that era. Rabindranath Tagore was one such specimen. Beyond regional frontiers, the story of Kathak of heroic traditions can be found in different regions in different forms. The same is true of dance. Let us look at the history of one dance form, Kathak, now associated with several parts of North India. The term Kathak is derived from Katha, a word used in Sanskrit and other languages for story. The Kathaks were originally a caste of storytellers in temples of North India, who embellished their North performances with gestures and songs. Kathak began evolving into a distinct mode of dance in the 15th and 16th centuries with the spread of the Bhakti movement. The legends of Radha Krishna were enacted in folk plays called Rasa Leela, which combined folk dance with the basic gesture of one Kathak storytellers. Kathak, like several other cultural practices, was viewed with disfavor of most British administrators in the 19th and 20th centuries. However, it survived and continued to be performed by courtesans, recognized as one of 6 classical forms of dance in the country after independence. Bhangra. It is one of the most popular folk dance of Punjab. The dance is performed during the Baisakhi festival to the accompaniments of songs and dhol. The dancers snap their fingers, do balancing tricks and indulge in acrobatic feats. They recite witty couplets known as bolis and out of sheer exuberance mouth meaningless sounds such as hoye, hoye. The dancers have turbans. The drummer usually takes his place in the center of the circle. Gidda, gentler than the bhangra, the gidda is danced by women and young girls on family and festive occasions. The girls and women form a circle, with one of their number in the center. The tradition of bolia is observed here as well, and is as much a part of the dance as the colorful regional dresses. The dholaki drum provides music and often singers keep music by tapping spoons on the body of the drum. Bihu, from Assam. Bihu is the most popular folk dance of Assam. The people of Assam are very proud of it and rightly so. Except Bhangra, no other folk dance in India can compete with the rhythmic exuberance of Bihu. Bihu dance is performed by young boys and girls characterized by brisk stepping, flinging and flipping of hands and swaying of hips represents youthful passion, reproductive urge and toil de vivre. Bhagavata Mela Nadgam was always performed as an offering to the temples of either Marathur, Sulmangalam, Utpadu, Malluri of the Perumnallur. Odissi from Orissa. Gorgeous Odissi pose. Picture country of the Odissi Cup Kendra. Odissi is based on the popular devotion to Lord Krishna, and the verses of the Sanskrit play Geeta Govinda are used to depict the love and devotion to God. The Odissi dancers use their head, bust and torso soft flowing movements to express specific moods and emotions. Manipuri from Manipur. This dance style was originally called Jogal, which means circular movement. In ancient texts, it has been compared to the movement of the planets around the sun. It is said that when Krishna, Radha and the gopis danced the Ras Leela, Shiva made sure that no one destroyed the beauty of the dancing. Parvati, the consort of Lord Shiva, also wished to see this dance, so to please her, he chose the beautiful area of Manipur and reenacted the Ras Leela. Dance from Kerala. Kathakali. Kathakali literally means story play and is an elaborate dance depicting the victory of truth over falsehood. A striking feature of Kathakali is the use of elaborate makeup and colorful costumes. This is to emphasize that the characters are super beings from another world, and their makeup is easily recognizable to the trained eye as sattvic or godlike, rajasic or heroic, and tamasic or demonic. Bharatanatyam from Tamil Nadu. Bharatanatyam dance has been handed down through the centuries by dance teachers called Natuvarnas and the temple dances, called Devdashish. In the sacred environment of the temple, these families developed and propagated their heritage. The training traditionally took around 7 years under the direction of the Natuvanar, who were scholars and persons of great learning. Kuchipudi from Andhra Pradesh. The dance drama that still exists today and can most closely be associated with the Sanskrit theatrical tradition is Kuchipudi, which is also known as Bhagavata Mela Nadgam. The actors sing and dance, and the style is a blend of folk and classical dance. That is why this technique has greater freedom and fluidity than other dance styles. Case study: the Bengal School. In the 20th century, a number of painters from the Bengal School, Calcutta's Shanti Niketan, produced a great variety of pictures, mostly watercolors. The most important artists of this school were Ravindranath Tagore, Nandlal Bose, Asit Kumar Haldar, and Somrendranath Gupta. The gracious figures of Ajanta and other old masters were imitated by artists of this school. Although these works were not just imitations of the works of the great masters of the Rajput, Pahari or the Kangra school, they exhibited strong modern inspirations in their works. Jamini Roy and Amrita Shergill were the two artists in the post-Bengal school periods. Jamini Roy specialized in new aspects of folk art. Amrita Shergill rediscovered the spirit of Indian miniatures. She had her art education in Italy and Paris, and this reflected in her works. Some other notable painters were Rabindranath Tagore and Ravi Verma. Among the modern era artists, the name that figure out are those of M. F. Husn, A. K. Haldar and Satish Gujral. Their paintings command great value in the world international art. History in regional languages. Voyage to Surat was written by F. Bernier, a European traveler, in 17th century. He describes Taj Mahal as the great and vast dome of white marble. He says that branches of history and social history are as important as the political history. Many writers have written provincial history, like Ziauddin Bani wrote detail about Bengal Sultanate. He had never visited Bengal. He gathered all information from returned soldiers. Such things helped in most cases to give India its own cultural identity. Later political leaders and freedom fighters used it, forging national integration. Regional groups played an important role during India's freedom movement to unite the whole country. Regional culture has contributed immensely to India's national culture. India has a special identity in the world due to its unique culture. The third route was Indian Ocean, as it had come into prominence. This route connected east coast of Africa and South Africa with India. Vasco da Gama had also used this route to reach India in 1498. The Bay of Bengal route had led to many scientific and geographic discoveries.